Hi, everyone. Mitch from PickDogs.com here with Jay, Chris, and Ron. It is Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses, just free picks. We just keep showing up. Some people say we should go away, but the answer is no. Jay, what's happening?
Money making Wednesday, Hawk Romanelli Wednesdays. We're getting closer and closer to that day. Um, you know, Here with you guys, calm before the storm, as I always say on Wednesday, right before we get back into the thick of things in college football and NFL weekend. So ready to break down some baseball. Really, that's really all we got going today. So ready to break it down with you guys today.
It's crazy now that we're back into football season, how quickly we forget, that was just baseball and only baseball for so long, right? It's kind of like you're right back in the thick of it. Chris, how's it going with you?
Yeah, going well. Yeah, we did the college football show, so we were able to break down some of those games, and the days they go by faster and faster. We get closer to week 4 of college football, and then all of a sudden we're back into week 3 of NFL football, and then blink, a quarter of the season's already gone for college football. So yeah, days go by, but we still got baseball to keep us tied over until football comes back around later this week.
Ron, how about you? How's it going with you?
Yeah, just a couple of weeks left of the baseball regular season, getting ready for the playoffs. Ron's rundown clinched its spot into the 2024 postseason. And looking at the schedule ahead, the Hawks open their season with a Wednesday game against the Brooklyn Nets. I think you guys know which side I'll be on in that one.
It's perfect. It sets up perfectly, to start the season.
Those Hawks. Do not bet list. I think it's almost time to redo it. But the funny thing is that a lot of the teams that are on here are still on here. The Panthers still number one on the list.
Number one. Oh my God! Why didn't you show me before last week?
Panthers are still.
Let me see. I ain't seen the list in a minute. I need to update. Panthers, Commanders, Hawks, Shedeur Sanders for Heisman, Toronto Raptors, USC football, and Kings as a road favorite. It's a great list. You're muted. You're muted in this LO, but yeah.
I was muted in my own cell.
Yeah.
Well, that's disappointing. It's a work in progress here, Let me see what I need to do. I need to get my meters up. Let me see.
But nah, it's still a great list, man. There's a reason that the list was drafted up in the first place. So.
Where's the sound levels? There we go. All right, yeah. Now I'm good again.
The only one that I would think about maybe taking off the list, and they got a huge test this weekend, in my opinion.
Kings?
Is USC.
Is the Sacktown Kings as a road favorite?
Not that one. So, let's see what USC talking about this weekend.
Anyways, I'll have to fix my scene over there, but yeah, we got Major League Baseball action going on today. We changed the format of the show once again. I think first we're just going to change the layout and work on that, and then we're going to change the format. And then the weekend, we're going to change the format as well. We're going to probably go with 3 or 4 people like this on the weekend, and then bring in other people for one spot. So I don't know who's going to be on the weekend, like who's going to be the fourth of the rotating or whatever. It'll always be one of Jay, Chris, or me, and then with 3 other people. And then if we have more than 4 people, those people will just be brought in for one-off spots, kind of brought in, given their own little segment, and sent on their merry way. Give out some picks, a little promo, a little whore themselves out, do whatever it is that they do. So we're going to try and just change the format. Stick with the big games for the most part, and just roll from there. See how that goes over with everybody. But yeah, what are you guys thinking so far? We've only had one glitch here, and that was muting my microphone, which I think made about 90% of our audience pretty excited. You should mute more often, man. But you guys ready to get into some games, or guys anything else to talk about?
Let's do it.
All right. I actually think that this scene that I'm going to bring in for the game is actually set up better. These guys had some notes before, and I made some adjustments on this scene, but I'll have to fix the other one while this one's going on. But anyways, yeah, let's just get into the action. We've got the Cubs taking on the A's. We got the Rockies and the D-backs, and the White Sox and the Angels. Jay?
Yeah. Day baseball to start the day. Rodriguez on the mound in the Rockies. Rockies have taken both games. This is not surprising to me at all. The Rockies, this is what they do. I've told you guys all season long. Good teams have gone into the Rockies and died. It's just, you can look at every good team in Major League Baseball this season. They went into Colorado and probably lost the series. It just is what it is. So for the out-season look on the Diamondbacks, I don't think it means much. For today's action, there's no way in hell I can pass it up again, the plus money on Colorado. This is who they are. This is what they do. They win at home. Unless you've been in Coors, you just don't know. It's just a magical place, and magical things happen there. And that's why the Rockies, as ass as they are, they win a ton of games there. On the road, fatal. At home, especially at these great plus money prices, against even the best teams, you got to take your shot. So I'm going to rock with Gomber and the Rockies in this slot today. Another thing I love doing is fading me some overrated, overvalued teams. And in my opinion, that's the Chicago Cubs at minus 175 today. We saw the A's come and get them yesterday, and I think they're live to do so today. Am I in love with Brady Basso? No, not really. I don't know enough about him to go too deep into depth, and I know post, this time of baseball season, dogs are not barking near as much as they were earlier in the season. But to start off today, I like two dogs a lot. I like the Rockies and I like the A's.
Chris, how about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the under in that A's Cubs game. I think Justin Steele can have a solid outing here. Makes his first start in a couple turns through the rotation. I think he was on the 15-day IL, but I mean he was, tearing teams up before that. I mean, he's given up 2 earned runs or less in 5 straight starts. So, the Oakland A's have been competitive, but still offense at times can become an issue, and Steele's still one of the better lefties in the game. So I think it's an under there. Brady Basso's been solid as well. 1.23 ERA this season. He's looked good in his first couple starts. Hasn't played the toughest teams, but the Cubs offense has been inconsistent lately as well. So give me the under in Cubs A's. And I'm gonna take the Diamondbacks. I just don't see the Diamondbacks getting swept here. I think it's just a tough matchup for Austin Gomber. Diamondbacks are crushing lefties, and while Austin Gomber has pitched well, I think at the end of the day, guys play at the back of their baseball cards, and Austin Gomber, not a guy I've been known to trust over the years. So give me the Diamondbacks in that one.
Ron?
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with the Rockies here. I agree with Jay. Eduardo Rodriguez, 1 career start at Coors. Wasn't a great outing. 5 innings, 9 base hits, and 3 runs, 3 walks to go with it. So a 5.4 ERA. And he has just not pitched well this season. He's given up a lot of sharp contact, and that does not bode well for a Coors Field outing. The Diamondbacks have lost his last 3. Gomber's pitching his best baseball of the season right now, including tough matchups against the Orioles, Yankees, Braves, and Cubs. He's been able to get through those games with decent numbers. And I think, with how well the Rockies have played at Coors, not just this series, but, overall, I got to take a shot here at a great price with Colorado.
All right. Goes to me. I like the A's against the Cubs. To me, Justin Steele is a guy that he's so hit and miss this season. He just misses far too much for my taste, and I just think that he probably misses here again. I think the A's have been one of these teams where it's like you got to just pick your spots with them. It's not like a team where you can just pick them every single game. They are plus money on the season if you did pick them every single game, but it's like you still got to pick your spots, and this just seems like a great spot. I really don't like Justin Steele too much. The Cubs were playing really. This is also a favorable spot for the Cubs from a betting standpoint because they were playing really good baseball for a while there, but now they've been about a 500 team recently. So, it just seems that there's kind of that stigma that they're still playing well, even though they aren't. Craig Counsell, just not one of my guys. Got a chance to fade him here, especially with the A's of all teams. Why not? It's like the Cubs losing to the A's. It's almost like a White Sox fan dream come true. For the Diamondbacks against the Rockies, I'm anti-Romanelli and Jay in this one. I'm going to go Los Serpientes. I think Rodriguez is we're still waiting for his best stuff. We haven't seen it yet, but I think we will. You have to remember he spent most of the season on the injured list. So, he's still finding his form, and I think he will find it. And against a Rockies team that, loves to disappoint, it's disappointing when they're not disappointing, I think is really what you want to say here. So, I'll take the Diamondbacks, and then in the last one for me, it's going to be the White Sox against the Angels. I think the White Sox, they got a lot of losing out of their system early. I think it's time to get back to some winning. I'm going to take the White Sox in this one. I think it's a favorable matchup as well. Kachanowicz, you got Schuster here for the White Sox. They're both ass. But getting plus money on either of these two teams is against the other team is the way to go. But let's go to our next set of games.
I got some interesting news you guys may care about. Whatchamacallit? Woj is stepping down from ESPN. He will no longer be their lead, whatever, reporter, I guess. And he's now going to be the GM at St. Bond basketball program. Is that weird? Or is that, he's a St. Bond alum. That's crazy, though. Like, you know what I mean? So I guess Shams won. Shout out Shams, man. He won. You're now the guy. I just thought that was pretty interesting,
I don't know who he is.
You don't know who Adrian Wojnarowski is?
No. He doesn't call games, right? He doesn't call games?
No, he's a reporter.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
He breaks a lot of the news, like, so.
Apparently not any news that I care about recently because I have no idea who he is. I just don't watch I don't really watch ESPN unless it's a game. I don't watch any of the other fluff pieces. I don't watch SportsCenter anymore. I don't watch I don't care about ever since I tried watching one of their shows and then like 2 words came out of Dan Orlovsky's mouth and that was enough. Tapped out.
That's fair.
I'm done, man. But anyways, you can see our next 3 games are on the board here. We got the Giants and the Orioles. It's the Astros and the Padres. The Marlins taking on the Dodgers. Chris Ruffalo, you're front and center.
Oh boy, yeah, this is a interesting time slot, but I'm gonna go with the under in the first 5 between Houston and San Diego. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see a run through either of any of those first 5 innings between these two, because that Framber Valdez and Dylan Cease is a solid pitching matchup. Dodgers, Marlins, gotta go with the over there. I mean, the Marlins just absolutely broke out the bats against Bobby Miller yesterday. I think they could do the same against Landon Knack. I'm not a Ryan Weathers fan by any stretch, and I think that the Dodgers can get to him. Still a potent Dodgers lineup as well. So I think we got another over brewing in that game. I think this slot is sexy pick central for me because I got to go with the over in in Giants and Orioles as well. Lean towards the Orioles, I think, for me in that one as well, because the Orioles, I just think they need to get something from this series. And yeah, that's probably my least favorite game of the three. But yeah, under in the first 5 for Houston, San Diego, and the over in Dodgers Marlins for me.
And Ron?
Yeah, I apologize for my camera going all over the place. I got Catzilla over here, but I'm going to go with the Giants, take a shot with the plus money. I thought Birdsong had one of his best starts of his career so far, young career, in that last game against Milwaukee. And the Giants have pretty good numbers in a small sample size against Dean Kramer with a 582 expected slugging. This is a powerful lineup, even though they strike out quite a bit. I think they could find a couple of extra base hits on Kramer and win this game. So I'll take the Giants at the great plus money price.
Ron's a big swing and miss guy. He likes those swing and miss pitchers. Birdsong's certainly one of those. So not a big surprise for me in that one. He's lost his camera. It's cats run amok over at Casa de Romanelli. Did we lose him from the show? Yeah, we lost him altogether from the show.
Didn't think I would see the day where we had to say we have cat-related technical difficulties.
Anyways, yeah, that's weird, right? I like the Guardians against the Twins. I think Ober's pitched well, but I think the Guardians just simply have the Twins' number. I know that the Twins got the best of it yesterday. What's going on?
Are we in that one?
I'm looking at the wrong slot. Sorry. Giants and the Orioles. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that the sky is blue. The grass is green, and Mitch picks the San Francisco Giants 160 out of 162 games a year, and nothing's changed here. The Orioles looking a lot like the team that got swept last year in the postseason. Meanwhile, the Giants, I don't know, saving their best for last when it's too little too late and it doesn't matter. The Astros against the Padres is just a great pitching matchup, but we all know Framber's got the extensions in. He's got the lather working up. Woke up in a cold sweat. He's ready to go. I'm taking the Astros in this one. And then the last game of this slot. I took the Marlins yesterday. You guys beat the shit out of me in the comments too, man. But I'm gonna take them again, just to rile up the troops, just to make sure you guys are paying attention out there. Jay?
Only one game for me here, and y'all know what it is. Y'all know where I'm at. I hate this team, but that don't discount the money that they print when them extensions are going. The lather is lathered up, and he's in that mode. So he's been the best pitcher in baseball, really, in my opinion, over the last 2 months or so. I keep saying that. And I won't stop saying that until he gives me a reason to. So I'm taking Framber. I'm taking the Astros. I know it's a pretty good pitching matchup with Cease on the other side. Maybe a lean towards the under. I think it's going to be a great pitching duel in this game. But I think the Astros, I think I trust them a little bit more in this start. They've played really well behind Framber as well. So give me the Astros.
All right, I'm not sure if Ron's coming back or not. Doing a mic check here. Is my sound better than it was? A little louder. What do you guys think? I can pull my mic a little closer, too. Is it better? No banter? We can banter while we're waiting for Ron. Not sure.
When we banter, we talk too much. When we don't banter, people want the banter.
Yeah. It's always fuck Mitch. I banter. It's like fuck Mitch. I don't banter. I don't know, man. Is my sound better now? No idea. Not sure. Okay. I noticed that my sound got lower, like when I was doing some other stuff before the show also. Anyways, yeah, I don't know where if Ron's coming back or not.
NFL show, man. We're shooting it later today. Make sure y'all tune in. Should be out tonight. Interesting week coming up in the NFL. Week 3, I gotta get back. I gotta get right. So
yeah, we had the graphics before. We only switched to the no graphics around the All-Star break of baseball, and then we switched. Now we're back to the way. I like it better with the graphics. The other way is much easier for us. This is a little bit more work. It takes getting used to again, but once we're back in the swing of it, we'll get it. So, all right, Ron is back. There we go. We'll add him and we'll switch to the next series of games. We got the Guardians and the Twins. We got the Reds and the Braves and the Rays and the Red Sox. Ron. You're muted. He left. He left. He left. He left us. Now he's back. Little head shake. Whatever. Nope.
Still no audio.
Weird, right? Oh, I know what's going on. I forget how you fix this. I forget how you fix it. Shoot. Oh, I know how you fix it. Here, hang on a sec. All right, Ron, come back. Come back, Ron. Oh, wait a minute. I should go to this scene, right? Ron, come back. That's how you fix it, though. Is to go to live mode. He thinks it's on his end. It's like we haven't done it this way in a while. But we'll need to do this on the weekends. Because I remember that's when we really had the problem. That's when I found out how to fix it. Send him a message. Send him a message. How about now?
Here I am.
Yep. See, I know how to do it. So if you're
Show from hell, Ron.
No, it's like if you're in preview mode on the thing, if I have like multiple screens up, then you come in that you're in the green room and you're muted. But it's like if I put it in live mode, then you come in and you're Ron in 3D.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. My cat knocked over a cup of water all over my wires, and that was a race to the towel to try to dry up all the wires. But nonetheless, we got Twins, Guardians, Red Sox, Rays, Nationals, Mets.
Oh, I thought you were on the other. I thought you did those already. You never did those?
I did the Giants.
All right. So
they still saying your mic low, Mitch.
mine is?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to do then. Testing.
You should
Testing.
on the on Ecamm, you should at the top mic. You can't just hit mic and then turn your sound volume up a little bit.
Testing. Testing. How about there?
It's been sounding fine to me the whole time, but
Test. Is that better? That sounds to me better.
Yeah. I've been hearing you fine the entire time.
It's not on our end; it's on their end. Like,
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, but I wonder if they hear it now better. It probably happened during my meeting when I was yelling.
I can't not.
But we're on the Ron, which games were you doing?
I don't know.
It was Guardian. It was Guardians, Twins,
Red Sox,
Braves,
Rays,
Reds,
National Smith.
Rays.
Yeah.
Oh. I like the over in the Twins Guardians. I don't trust either pitcher at Progressive there.
That was it. That was the whole.
That's my bit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got the Cubs and the A's. We did this one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think we're just on the wrong graphics slide.
Yeah, I think I took the wrong one off. Oh, well.
yeah, we're supposed to be on Guardians, Red Sox, that one.
Yeah, I messed it up. So
You're good.
it's hold on. So it is Guardians. What's the next one? Guardians.
Braves, Reds,
This is a disaster, man.
and Red Sox, Rays.
Red Sox, Rays. There you go.
Here we go.
All fixed. Who's up? Me?
Yep.
All right. I like the Guardians against the Twins. I trust Bibby Zippo. Oh yeah, this is exactly what happened. It was Ron's turn, and I skipped over him because he wasn't here, and then I screwed up the graphics. So what? I like the Guardians. I just think they have a great record against the Twins too. I know the Twins got the best of it last night. To me, that just says the Guardians keep coming back at them. The Twins are in a tough spot now. The Tigers and Mariners both breathing down their necks, but it's the Tigers they really got to worry about at this point. Reds and the Braves. These are two teams that look about done, but I love me some Schwelly. And up against Jakob Yunis. I'm going to go Schwelly in this one. I just think that he's starting to – I think that, even though I don't think he was really major league ready this season when he was called upon, for a lot more than they expected to have him, play this season, I think it's going to serve him well. He's not like one of these guys that came in and got beaten to a pulp or something like that. He's actually gotten a lot better as the season's gone on. I know Chris has found a fondness for him as well, which it counts for something. Rays and the Red Sox. Man, yesterday when Chris gave out Pavetta on the show, I was beside myself. It was like Mitch was here, and then there was Mitch beside Mitch on the show. It was all Rays, and I expected to be more of the same today at the Trop with Tanner Houck on there, who was like become basically him and Logan Gilbert. They should face off against each other and like see who could actually win the game. If which team would win the game. My guess it would get rained out because neither of those guys. These guys could come into the game with a 1.8 ERA over the last 3 games and both be 0-3 coming in. That's the type of seasons that they've had. But I'm going to go with the Rays here. Everyone knows I love me Pepio. Love him. Love man crush Pepio. Yes. Or Jay.
Yeah, you do love Pepio.
Well, look at him. He's been straight money.
Yeah. I'm not overly in love with this slot. Not rushing to the window to bet anything in this slot. But what I will do is what has made me some money, and that's fade Atlanta. They're done. They're cooked, just like I told y'all they would be. They're not making the playoffs. Sad season. We'll see y'all boys next year. And they're going to have a tragic free fall fire sale. Not fire sale, but they're going to like to fire they're going to be terrible down the stretch is what I'm trying to say. They're already done. They're cooked. Stick a fork in them. They're on the outside looking in. This is a Red style game. The Reds 74 and 78 are a 50-50 team. They won yesterday, so you know what that means. They usually stack wins and stack L's. They usually come in bunches. Give me the Reds plus money.
Sounds like you're on the Jakob Eunice train.
I am.
The thing about the Reds too that I didn't mention in my segment, I'm not talking over Jay, I'm talking with them, is that the Reds are the only team with a losing record in baseball with a positive run differential. They're the only team in baseball, which means when they win, they really win. And when they lose, probably fairly a lot closer games. Tough, man. That run differential is underestimated. Chris, still gushing over Schwelly down there?
Not today. I'm not. I don't think the Braves are done by a long shot. I think that they're gonna be just fine. Go in, they'll sweep the Mets in that head-to-head series next week.
Chris, you don't believe it, bro. Stop it.
Oh, 100%. I believe that. The Braves have done this before. The Braves have left it like to the last couple weeks of the season. The Mets are choke artists, so I'm giving the Mets their flowers now because they're playing well. But at the end of the day, they're still. It is not over by a long shot. Not until the final day of the season. No shot. But today, I'm taking the Cincinnati Reds because it's a bad matchup for the Braves.
I'm declaring it right now. Mets, they're in. Ron is going to owe me $100.
Well, the Mets.
Well, we're pushing, sir.
I know we are,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I'm declaring it now. This is what's going to happen.
I like the matchup for the Braves against the Mets in that series. Pitching wise, it looks like Atlanta could sweep it.
Sure. The Mets are in right now, but it's a 2-game lead. It's 3 games left to play in that series.
I jumped on the right wagon. I like the wagon. I jumped on.
What did Kendrick say? Be humble. Sit down.
The real team of New York, man. The real team of New York. The team of the people.
Okay. And even if they make the playoffs, congrats. You made the playoffs to get knocked out in 2 games. Anyways, I'm going to take the Reds there. I think the value's on the Reds. The Reds have had the Braves number. They've won all 4 meetings so far this season. They've covered 11 straight on the run line against Atlanta. So they've been able to keep the games close and a lot of times win them outright. So I just don't trust Schwellenbach at Great American. We've seen better pitchers struggle there this season. So take a shot on the Reds. I'm going to take the Guardians. I think you could argue that Bibby's been the ace of this Guardians rotation this season.
I thought
and
he's won all of the Guardians rotation. That's what you told me.
Who?
He told me I was the ace of the Guardians rotation. I was saying somebody else.
Look, I gotta tell you what you want to hear. The Guardians have won all of Bibby's starts against the Twins this season. Bailey Ober got rocked in his last trip to Cleveland, so I'll take the Guardians there, and I'll just take the Red Sox. I don't trust this Rays offense worth a lick, so give me the Red Sox.
All right. Well, I wanted to say before we go any further that we finally gotten our merch situation figured out. It took a while, right? We've been working on it since March. And that, at least we have figured out. The new website that was supposed to launch and all that stuff, different story for a different day. I could play back my morning meeting for you, but I think we would probably be permanently thrown off and demonetized on YouTube for that one. But that's, I don't know when it's going to happen, to be honest with you. I like the over in that one, but the merch though is fixed and the merch is ready. I don't know if the link is up on the site or not, but it is really, really cool. I can't wait to show off some of this stuff. I'm going to load up on it myself. I don't have any samples or anything. I'm just going to order it straight like you guys do and see exactly how the whole process plays out. I'm going to drop about $1,000 in Pig Dogs merch. They got everything. Too much stuff. My book, but hey, I'm gonna get the stuff I don't have and try it all out. Swag it up for the shows. There's a different style hat, like these same truckers that we've been wearing. They have, but then there's like a different kind of hat too. You guys are hat people. Are those good ones, or should I just take a hard pass and stick with my mother trucker that I normally wear?
The black hat.
I think there's only
I would
two.
have to see it. I can't comment on something I don't know. So
Oh, you guys can't see the link from the merch? I'll put it in the chat. Hold on a second. I'll put it in the I'll actually put it in the YouTube comments, so you guys will be the first to see it live. We'll all see it together. That always works out well, man. Not recommended. Not in the manual. They always say not recommended. Well, yeah, I'm gonna recommend it. Here we go. Let's see. I'll put it right in the YouTube comments, so we all see it. There you go. It's there. You guys see it?
Yep.
So there it is. So it's this other hat, New Era Performance cap. A little more expensive. Yes, no, maybe. Trucker, $5 less.
I'm not sure. I like the
buy-
trucker. I like the old black hat. This one looks nice.
I mean, I buy my workout clothes at Target still. So, I mean, you know, I don't know.
I like that polo.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in the polo. I'm gonna get the blue and the black to get things started. I'm gonna get this French Terry full zip hoodie in black. I haven't seen that one before. I'll get the New Era perforated cap. The Nike thermal pullover hoodie. What's the franchise polo and the other polo? Like, what's the difference?
That's the Ruffalo special of franchise.
I'm not getting the long sleeve. I mean, I don't wear long sleeves. The Showtime full zip hoodie. Is that what I'm wearing? Or is it? I'm wearing the Nike ThermaFit. No, that's quarter zip. I'm wearing the. What am I wearing, man? Is it this one, the Showtime? It certainly doesn't look like that. I don't know what I'm wearing. Who knows? Whatever. I'm going to try out everything. I'm going to drop like $1,000. I'm ready. What do you guys think?
Looks nice.
There's also the fan shop where there's other stuff like phone cases. I won't be doing most of this stuff. Water bottles, cornhole games, blankets. That's pretty nice. $50 for a blanket. Socks. I don't wear socks. All right. Except when I'm working out. All right. Anyways, there it is. Not a lot of banter about that.
The blanket's kind of hard.
Yeah, we'll have to get some. We'll have to just all get a bunch of stuff and see what it looks like. Cause I didn't normally like when we get gear and stuff. I get samples and all kinds of stuff. This I've been totally out of the loop. But I think I think Kelly did a nice job here. What do you guys think? Finally did something right. Puts her one in the scoreboard ahead of Jose. And Bill. Not that we keep score. All right, we do keep score. Chris, what's happening down there? You're a little quiet.
Now just keeping up with some of the YouTube comments.
Anything good?
Getting involved in the.
Any good stuff going on in the comments? Anything I should put on the board? Oh, here's one. It doesn't have anything to do with picks. We have picks on our website. We got picks for sale. We got all kinds of stuff. Rod's here with picks. Here, Rod's giving out picks. We should go on Rod's show and start giving out picks. That'd be fun. Let's even give out some picks. Jay, Ravens coming through Dallas to do some damage. I think we got to change the format of these comments, man, because it doesn't. I think I could fix this to change it the way they look on the screen. They don't look right on this, right? I don't know. Are you guys ready for more games?
Let's do it.
There you go. It's the Nationals versus the Metropolitans. The Tigers, Scooble, up against the Royals. And then we have the Phillies and the Brewers. You know, I know it's not Corbin Day. That's not until tomorrow when he plays against the Cubs. But I feel like fading the Nationals anyway. The Mets have kind of been playing some solid. I mean, the really good Mets teams historically, this is exactly how they've been. They come from the parking lot, man. And this is the 69 Mets did this, the 84 Mets, the 86 Mets, the 71 Mets. I mean, they all did it this same way. They come from the freaking parking lot, man, like way back. It's like you think they're dead, and then here they are. And this just goes to show you, you know, I think the moral of the story is, if you fire Buck Showalter, good things are going to happen. You never know what the potential of your franchise is until you fire Showalter. Because the thing that, you know, you can associate with Showalter is new lows and unrealized potential. Specializing in for years. But yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Mets in that one. I really like the Mets tomorrow, to be honest with you, but I'll take them today as well. I like the Tigers with Scooble. I think the Royals I know have a lot to play for here, but so do the Tigers, man.
Tigers be in. Tigers might get in.
They might get in. I mean, another loss by the Twins and a win by the Tigers. They're one game out with, 10 to play. And the Twins have just fallen apart, man. They're just falling apart down the stretch. So I'm going to go with the Tigers, just a lot to play for. And Scooble, who didn't get it done last time for us. So, you know what that means, Jay. He owes us.
The Royals have a lot to play for, too, though.
They do.
Yeah, but Scooble owes us.
He does.
And
he's going to get it done. He's going to get it done. I'm with you, Mitch. I'm on Scooble. Fading Alec Marsh. I think, this is going to be a good game to watch tonight. It's probably one of the games I'm most excited to watch tonight. It's probably going to be like a playoff-style atmosphere game. But I'm going to roll with the guy who I trust most.
I didn't get to the last game, man. You're talking over me. Talking past me. Disrespecting me.
I thought you were done. My bad.
I'm not done. I got the Phillies and the Brewers. Everyone knows I love the Brewers. I hate the Phillies. Aaron Nola pitching. I mean, you're going to deprive me of that? Nola's actually pitched pretty well this season. I got to give him credit where credit is due. Peralta. I mean, last time Peralta's been so hit and miss and so all over the map, man. He is one of the toughest pitchers to handicap because last time out pitches another gem. If he gets whacked around, or it's either close to a no hitter or a gem. Everyone knows I don't like the Phillies. I'm going to go with the Brewers in that one. Jay, you're up. Now you can talk about your favorite game of the day.
It's Tigers for me though. I think they win it. I think they're the better team. At least they've been recently, in my opinion. The Royals, I call this regression. It wasn't really the Royals. It was their schedule. I thought they were fortunate. They had like a month stretch of playing really lightly, and people started to kind of overrate them and overvalue them. And it started heading into the All-Star break and coming out of it. They had a really light schedule during that stretch, and they took advantage of it. But when they got back to the meat and potatoes, they've kind of been back to reality. And I think in a game like this, I'm not overcomplicating it. I'm taking Tariq Skubal has a sub-3 ERA and 16-4 this season for the Detroit Tigers, bro. Like, sometimes you just got to sit back and really just think about this shit. Like, damn. I'm on Tariq Skubal, man. I'm taking the Tigers. I don't want to overcomplicate it. And I'm taking the Mets, man. I'm just on that train. Do I want to sign myself on minus 175 or do I want to go lay the run line? Is really the $1 million question in this game. I'm getting plus 130 on the run line. If you parlaying today, which I know a lot of you are, Mets minus 175 parlay should probably be on there.
You know what happened? That's what happened to me in Vegas. Like, I rarely do parlays, and then all of a sudden, I don't know.
It
Stuck
happens.
in the sportsbook doing $500 8-teamers. It's like, I'm not even sure where that even came from.
I know.
And the thing is, my wife who was there with me, she's like, you never do that. I'm like, I know. I just got carried away, man. It's like, we're in-game parlaying the late games, parlaying the early games.
So that's what I got for y'all on this one, Mets and Tigers.
I mean, I would have got off the parlays. Then Micah hits the parlay for 66,000. It's like $800, 8-teamer, $66,000. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Mets on the run line here against the Nationals. Lefty-lefty matchup, and Jose Quintana's been pitching well. And the Mets, even when they were struggling earlier this season, and they were hitting lefties fairly well. Even when they've been playing well, they were struggling against righties, but they've kept it up against lefties the entire way. I think DJ Hertz gets hit here, so giving the Mets on the run line, set them up even better so that the fall is even harder next week. I'm going to take the over in Tigers-Royals. I was originally on the Tigers, but now that I think about it, 16-4, but 2 of those losses have come against the Kansas City Royals, where Scooble got hit hard by Kansas City earlier this season. And I got to think that Kansas City wants to take something from this series, but Alec Marsh has been brutal on the other side. So give me the over in that one. And Brewers-Phillies, I'll take the Brewers. I'm done backing the Phillies with Aaron Nola pitching. So give me the... Give me the Brewers, sir. Give me the Brewers.
Give me pause.
Give me.
I'm gonna roll with the Royals too.
Gimme got his neck broke.
I like the Royals. They're playing for just as much as Detroit is. They've got only 3 games up on their spot in the wild card, a game and a half on the Twins. So this is just a big game, and Kaufman's a tough place to play. Marsh is pitching very well. They've won a lot of his recent starts, and the Royals have gotten to Screwball the last 2 times they faced him. And I also like the Brewers as well. Nola just not pitching well right now. And Peralta, I think, is the better option. So give me Milwaukee.
All right. We go to our final section of Major League Baseball. Or we could go to what he's selling today. Jay? What are you selling?
Yeah. I got one play for sale today. My Major League Baseball $19 play. You guys can scoop that up today. But, my focus is really on the NFL and college football Saturday and Sunday on the horizon. So I'll probably have a play tomorrow in the NFL game. So be on the lookout for that and hop on something long-term as we try to get back on track this week in the NFL. It was a rough week for me last week. We got back on track on Monday. But this week as a whole, we're going to do much better. So if you believe me, hop on with me and let's make some money this weekend.
Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, I got my $15 pickoff play for baseball today. I also got that as part of my MLB 3-pack on the board. But, long-term's the way to go. We're going to have a lot of football action this weekend, and I'm ready to make some money. So make sure you jump on board.
Yeah, I've got my Ron's Rundown MLB Best Bet. Looking to bounce back. Last couple of days have not been our best in baseball, but still having a strong campaign overall.
Stuck in this slow ride.
I'm stuck in the. I'm working now, right? You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, I've got my MLB big play, and believe it or not, I've hit 7. I think I'm going for 7 in a row. I've hit 7 in a row. I think I'm going for 7 in a row. Ever since we rolled back and allowed to sell one pick a day for $15, I haven't lost my MLB big play. I've Hit it every single day. I hit it all weekend long. I hit it, I hit it again yesterday, and I hit it the day before that and that. But yeah, I'm on an absolute heater here with my MLB big play. So $15 grab it, and you won't regret it. Of course, we do have our new Pick Dog site coming up too. It's going to be a real gem if it ever happens. Next slot of games, we got the Cardinals and the Pirates, the Rangers and the Blue Jays, and the Mariners taking on the Yankees. Jay?
Let's go with classic under in the Mariners Yankees, and I'm also going to take the Mariners straight up on the money line. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I know the Yankees offensively got off yesterday. Kind of surprising that they did that, but not at all, because it was first game of the series. We know what happens, man, with the Yankees. They roll into town, first game of the series. What they do? Ooh, yeah, we're the Yankees. Look at us. Yeah, we're the Yankees. And then the second and third game of the series, their bats usually die. And for some reason, they're just not as competitive as they were in that first game of the series. This is who they've been really the last month or two. I just didn't create the bid. This is who they've been. So I'm just going to try to stick to what I've seen from them. I'm going to attack the under. A lot of games have gone under in Seattle. It's a bigger ballpark. Seattle's good pitching. I think we'll be fine today. A lower scoring, ugly game. Seattle probably pulls it out. And that Rangers Blue Jays yesterday was a fun game to watch. High scoring. That's the Rangers that has been missing all season long, though. That 13-run team. That's who they were last year, So it's kind of fun to see that team pop up every now and then. Do I trust them back to back, especially as a favorite? No, I don't. Do I trust the Blue Jays either? No, I don't. These are two of my teams. I love both of these teams. I don't know where my Ranger hat at, but you know what I mean? Here go Blue Jays. Here go Rangers. You feel me? These my guys, but I would lean towards the Rangers today and pray that their offense keeps it going. Cody Bradford's been serviceable. The Rangers as they continue to try to salvage something from this season. This is still one of the worst title defenses I've ever seen in my life. And it's
no, you see it all the time.
It's sad.
It happens all the time.
Does it really though? Like at least
really
I feel like the team at least makes the playoffs. You feel what I mean? Like, damn.
Sometimes not. Usually, the Super Bowl loser has missed the playoffs like 80% of the time. No, it happens. It happens. It happens. For sure, it happens. Baseball is tough, man. 162 games. I mean, you look at the sorry-ass Dodgers. I mean, who would you rather be? The Rangers, who, don't even threaten to really win all that often, or the Dodgers, who are act like they're going to win it every year, and they've won World Series in 35 years. And of course, in the shortened season, it doesn't really count.
Hey, man, at least I can still wear this right here. A lot of y'all can't wear this.
Can't take it away, man. The ring is always there.
You know what I mean?
We might see it on Pawn Stars, but it's there.
World champs, baby.
On Hardcore Pawn.
World champs.
I remember having it. They still have that show?
I don't know.
I used to love that show. The one in Detroit, like the real pawn.
Yeah.
I love that one. That's the best.
The people getting thrown out over a Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's like 3/4 of a mile away from the casino in Detroit.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
You ever see that one, Ron? Hardcore Pawn. It was like it's a pawn shop in Detroit, and it's like a mile away from the casino. It's like a real.
It was the best because there were certain conversations that would start out all cordial, and like within 3 minutes, the guy was getting carried out by the bouncer.
Yeah, you don't see people like showing up with a TV set on Pawn Stars. It's like
or the people that would walk in and be like, I want my stuff, and she smacks the ticket on the desk. It's like, okay, well, if you go to the end of the line, I ain't going to the end of no line. Here's my ticket. Those are my favorite.
I love that show. I like it because it's the opposite. It's like a real pawn shop. It's like people going to the casino, pawning whatever. All right, who's up? Chris, did you just go?
Yeah.
All right, it's Ron.
I am up. I gotta say,
I just asked if you just went. You said yes, man.
No. I said I thought you said you have to go still. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Popping a tood.
Easy. Didn't know. As far as Jay goes, I didn't know Randy Savage was playing for the Yankees. It's just like, oh yeah,
the Yankees.
The cream of the crop. Take it. I'm gonna take the over in Yankees Mariners. Nestor Cortez still struggled on the road this season. I think the Mariners offense can still put some runs up here more than they did yesterday. And even if they don't, the Yankees single-handedly put a hurting on him yesterday. And Bryce Miller in 2 starts against the Yankees in his career, a 10.97 ERA. So I'll take the over in Yankees Mariners. And I'm going to take the Blue Jays. I like what I've seen from Bowden Francis. He's been a machine over the last month and a half. He was a pitcher I wasn't high on early on this season, but man, he has turned it around, and I think the Blue Jays can get it done there.
Hey, you
so
earlier this season.
I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I didn't think he was much of anything, but man,
I think you said he was straight S. I'm pretty sure.
I think so too. Yeah, those words probably would have left my mouth for sure. But a 1.50 ERA in his last 7 starts. 7+ innings, 1 run or less in 5 of his last 6. Yeah, he's on fire right now. Give me the Blue Jays.
Yep, I'll take the Blue Jays. They kind of threw that game away yesterday. They had Chris Bassett had 6 unearned runs. Defense did not help him out, including himself. He threw one over the head of Vladdy Jr. So I think still this Blue Jays lineup has been excellent against righties, and Bowden Francis is in great form. Bradford's pitched well. Bradford's a lefty, but they've also improved against lefties in the last month. So I don't trust this Rangers bullpen. Blue Jays bullpen's not much better. We saw that last night, but I think Francis can go 6-7. We saw him go 8 innings of no-hit baseball last time out, and I think he can go 6-7 strong, win this game for Toronto. I also like St. Louis. The Cardinals laying the 1.5 runs. Originally, it was going to be Luis Ortiz. Now it's Jake Woodford. I think it's even better for the Cardinals offensively, and Sonny Gray's been excellent at Busch Stadium. So give me St. Louis laying the 1.5.
I'm going to take the Pirates against the Cardinals. Just going to fade Ron on this one, really, is all I'm looking to do. I'm not a big Sonny Gray guy. And, Cardinals, I think, have gotten lucky in this series. I'm going to take the Yankees, Mr. Cortez Jr. I think that you just go with the Mariners and the inverse of the numbers. They're the inverse of the numbers. Whatever the numbers point Mariners, take the other team. And it's like, you'll be fine because they can't live up to their numbers. They're a good analytics team, and that's about it. World Series fraud, Texas Rangers. Wow, was that cold. Right in our YouTube comments, of all places. All right, I wasn't fading Ron. I was just taking the Pirates. It's not Ortiz, right? They moved him out.
It's Woodford now, it looks like.
Woodford. Sounds made up. Still going Pirates. Anything else anyone has to say about the slate before we hit the parlay section of the show? Is there a
No W in the NBA today.
They should just cancel this season, man.
No.
I think we'll be canceling the season at Pick Dogs next year.
No.
I'm a little fed up with it, to be honest with you.
I mean, me and Ruflo, we gaining steam every day.
maybe taking a steam. I really don't.
We did.
Morning steam.
We did. I think we did like 8,000 yesterday on the layup session. So I mean,
I don't even think we've sold 2 picks all season.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. I don't know.
Just because you don't like a sport doesn't mean there's other people that don't like it.
Whoa.
WNBA is a growing sport.
We're growing, baby. Liberty, 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 liberty. Ooh, the parlay slide is back. Parlay.
We're back.
Parlay.
We're back in full blown mode here. It's gonna take us a little while to figure it all out and to get everything going in the right direction. But it's like I like the look a lot better than it looked. I know Ron is a little low there, compared to Chris. They're not level.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, it's way unacceptable. But sometimes you got to just flip the switch to on and get rolling, and you worry about this stuff later. I mean, Ron doesn't like his name too big on the screen. That's really the issue here. But parlay time. Chris, why don't you get us started?
All right, let's go with the over in Dodgers Marlins. Let's go with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers.
I'm going to go with the Rockies, the Royals, and the Giants.
I'm going to go with, let's put some crazy shit together. Let's go Rockies, sweep, Framber, extensions, Mets, playoffs, Tariq, scuba, and ooh, yeah, we're the Yankees getting faded. Give it a Mariners.
Diamondbacks, Giants, and the Giants, White Sox, and the Marlins. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. If you have any questions, comments, anything else, suggestions, keep all those to yourself. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make it a winning day. And see you tomorrow.